We'll just quickly go over what we're doing today, and then we'll start chopping trees, releasing blocks and imbalances, and having some fun. And then we have something called the belief code, which is in the body code, but this is where we focus on belief systems. So every single time you create an emotion and you hold on to it, it will create a limiting belief about you, other people in the world around you. Also, based on the first 7 years of your life, based on how your mind observed and made associations about everything. So it's very organized, and I'll put everything together. So over time, you have this built up of experiences and beliefs that supports an idea. So whether it's I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, money is always hard, I'm a loser, things like that. It's based in this belief system. So we always talk about trees. So we chop some trees here. And this is a way to communicate with the subconscious mind and be like, hey, this is kind of something that we want to focus on. Could you narrow everything down? Now, the subconscious mind doesn't work in past and future. Everything's happening now. So it will make associations with things that happen separately, but to the mind, it believes it happened all at once. So your past is happening now. When you were bullied in high school, it's happening now. So your mind is constantly putting things together. So that's why it's not difficult to understand the subconscious mind, but the subconscious mind is so complex that it's just like a web of connections. So some things that you may not know or realize is related to some of the problems we have in your life. You may not realize there are associations with certain areas of your life, but your subconscious mind does. It does. So with this, we have belief trees. So we have a little tree right here. Let me zoom in on that. So we have the conscious mind, which is the branches of the tree. We have the subconscious mind, which is the trunk of the tree. And then we have the unconscious mind, which is the root and the soil. So in each level, there are statements that represents an experience you had in the past. Now, don't be married to the statements because the belief code is very detailed, but it's not your own language. It's not your personality. They're just very general. So we're going to be uncovering these statements in that represent an experience. So you may believe them to be true, you may not. You may interpret them differently, you may resonate with the emotion, you may associate it with something completely different. And I will do my best to give different examples for each statement, especially the really sassy ones where I'm like, okay, hold on, I need to explain this. Don't get sassy with me. So we start with the branches of the tree here, and we work our way to the root of the tree. So the root of the tree is the theme. So what started everything? So the stuff in the conscious mind and the subconscious mind may not make sense to us just yet. Once we get to the root, we know the theme, things start to make sense. And the soil represents the first 7 years of your life when you absorb something. So you had this statement of maybe life is scary. Maybe you got really scared and your mind just made an association that life is scary. So we have life is scary. And then all of a sudden you had an emotional experience where your sibling jumped out at you. And then your mind created another experience that the world is scary. Then your tree is formed. So within this, we have 7 different categories. Each represent a chakra. And within each category are subcategories within subcategories. So we get really detailed with what you're holding on to. But again, this is not your personality based on your personality and how you talk. So there may be some things in there you're just like, I would never say anything like that. And that's okay. You have a faulty core belief system contributing to self-doubt, self-belief, and highest priority. Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. What kind of tree are we working with? We have a basic tree. Is this yours? Yes. Basic tree has all the layers of the mind. So don't let that name fool you. Like, so basic. No. We've had quite a number of redwood trees already. Okay, so negative programs, we're working with the conscious mind, the branches of the tree. Don't be married to the statements. They can be customizable. So show me those negative programs. We have survival, victim. Everything is ruined. I can almost see like you were just so frustrated and just tapped out emotionally. You're like, everything is ruined. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival, sabotage. I am hopeless. Is there another negative program? Yes. Love, feelings. I give in to get approval. Is there another negative program? Yes. Communication, awareness. I don't want to look within. So this can be going within and changing a belief. This could be going in and feeling your emotions. It could be really anything. So is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief? Yes. Insight, defect. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. There is a part of ourselves we feel like is bad that we don't want people to see. We may feel shameful over it. It could be our bad habits too. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival, victim. I am only heard when I am angry. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Divine, faith. God doesn't have faith in me. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. So we made it to the root. One statement that started it all. Love, self. Ooh. I'm not allowed to be happy. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. So you absorb this first 7 years of your life. Something you heard, seen, or experienced. So what is this? Survival, safety. I am unable to protect myself emotionally. Is there another faulty core identity? No. Another sassy tree identified. So now we're going to go ahead and identify the fuel source. This tree is creating imbalances for you, but it's also being fueled by imbalances. So we're going to identify them and release them right away so we can chop this tree. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Terror. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release terror. Did you release terror? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Dread. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release dread. Did you release dread? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release anxiety. Did you release anxiety? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Lack of control. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release lack of control. Did you release lack of control? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Let's go to the body code. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Energy, reverberation, and emotional reverberation. So this is just a mood. It may be your go-to emotion. So let's find out what this is. Unworthy. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the emotional reverberation of unworthy. Did you release the emotional reverberation of unworthy? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, drug, pharmaceutical, and over-the-counter medicine toxin. So you went to the doctor, or you didn't go to the doctors, you went to the store and you got like a pain medicine, allergy medicine, cold medicine, anything you can go to the store and pick up. You don't need a doctor's prescription. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the over-the-counter medicine toxin. Did you release the over-the-counter medicine toxin? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to chop this tree. So I set the intention to release the negative programs. Everything is ruined. I am hopeless. I give in to get approval. I don't want to look within. Release the limiting beliefs. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. I'm only heard when I am angry. God doesn't have faith in me. Release the faulty core belief. I'm not allowed to be happy. Release faulty core identity. I am unable to protect myself emotionally. Did you release this belief system? Yes. Another tree has been chopped. With the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. So we're going to cover it up and act like it didn't exist. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system contributing to self-doubt, self-belief, and any highest priority stuff? No. And we're disconnected.